here I am with the FDD team of Aero India 2019 and straight away to the team leader, and let's hear from them.
Hello Bangalore, I am Group Captain Badrish Athreya. I am the Chief Test Pilot at Aircraft and Systems Testing Establishment. I am the Flying Display Director. I am a fighter pilot from a MiG-29 background, and I have about 3,200 hours on almost 25 different types of aircraft. And assisting me in planning and conduct of this entire air show, I'll introduce you to my team. The first is Group Captain Ramji, or better known as Ramjet.
Hi, I'm Group Captain Ramji. I'm posted in the Headquarter Training Command as a Senior Flying Training Officer. I'm a MiG-29 pilot. I've also flown the Suri Kirans. I have over 1,000 hours of flying only on the MiG-29s and almost 3,000 hours of flying. Over now to Subbu.
Hi, I'm Squadron Leader Subramanian. I am a part of the Aircraft Systems and Testing Establishment team. That is, I'm an experimental test pilot. However, my parent aircraft is the Sukhoi, and I have about 1,500 hours plus on more than 10 different types of aircraft.
But if he looks good, that's because the glasses are borrowed.
Okay.
And I hand you over to Reddy Garu, who is also from AST.
Hello Bangalore, I am Wing Commander B. Satish Reddy, presently belonging to Hyderabad. I am an experimental test pilot posted at AST. I got 2,400 hours on 17 different types of aircraft. My parent aircraft is Su-30. Now I hand over to PKT, the Himachali boy.
Hello, as everybody knows, I am, like Reddy sir said, I am from Himachal. I am Squadron Leader PK Thakur. Posted again at AST, experimental test pilot. I have an instructional tenure as a CATE QF5, CATE qualified flying instructor in AFA, training the initial Air Force guys to join the Air Force initially. And I have flown more than 15 types of aircraft with 2,500 hours of flying.
I am Wing Commander Prabjit Singh, more fondly known as PJ in the Air Force. I am a flying navigator by profession. I got commissioned in December '96. I've flown the Aero aircraft, the IL-76, and presently flying the IL-78A to a refueler. I have close to about 6,000 hours of flying to my credit. But here in Aero India, I play the role of the chief commentator as part of the Flight Display Directors team.
The voice of Aero India.
The voice of Aero India.
The voice of Indian Air Force. All right, so these are the real unsung heroes of Aero India 2019, and this particular story aims at getting you in up close with the heroes behind the show. Let's hear from the leader Mo. So tell us something about what we don't know.
I'm sure all of you all would have enjoyed Aero India to the hilt. And the real heroes of the air show are definitely the pilots who have flown the aeroplanes. But very importantly, if the show looks good, who are the people who orchestrate the show, who plan, program it and conduct the show and ensure that it goes through as per the plan and safely. That is done by the entire display team, which is sitting here with me. And if you've liked it, some portion of it, the credit goes to us. Thank you so much.
So basically, you know, if I correctly gathered what you have said, you guys are the policemen behind the plane.
Absolutely.
Policing the planes?
Absolutely. Not only do we control that the aeroplanes get airborne in the right sequence, we also ensure that all of the aeroplanes fly as per the prescribed heights and prescribed rules. Nobody has any safety violations and everything happens on time. And if somebody is late or somebody breaks any rules, then he's pulled up and given a warning. If it is severe, then his display is discontinued.
All right.
Sorry to this one, it helps that nobody can pull wool over our eyes, because Badrish has also done the display in Aero India earlier, and so have I. So
All
the
right.
two people who have got little experience, so that nobody can really, pull a fast one on us. So has PKT.
So has PKT. Interesting. So, you know, the commentary has been really inspiring. You guys kept the crowds in the business, enthralling them. So, what did you do extra this time with the commentary? Did you add any little bit of what I could spice into the commentary? Because
Yes. So what happens is, the first idea is to get the raw material. sift the material, see what is relevant for the people. Idea is not to give them too much of technical jargon. Idea is to make the whole event interesting. Speak about the aircraft that is flying. Speak about the pilot who's flying. Make the entire thing more interesting for them.
Okay.
Bringing out interesting facts about the team itself.
What was 2019 Aero India? One thing that will stick in your mind, the inspiring part.
Inspiring part is even after the little hiccup we had initially, the show went on time, and we really like the people of Bangalore has greeted or have responded to the show. The crowd, the person cheering, and people actually speaking from the aircraft, and we're putting them on the audio, and the kind of response we have got, it's nice.
I think one of the most inspiring things for this Aero India is that even though we lost one of our dear comrades, the team got together once again and put up a great show on the last 2 days for the general public of Bangalore who had come to witness Aero India.
Reddy Garu, your thoughts?
Definitely. This show has been an amazing experience, not only for the public, even for the organizers, as well as the flight display team. As I said, we are not only from the fighter pilot role, we converted to an ATC controller, to a display supervisor, and what all roles we can take. You can imagine that as a single person sitting here, we are thinking about 5 different things, managing 5 different things, controlling the traffic, managing with HAL, VIAL, telling the commentary team what is coming, and straight away telling the team which is flying in the air. That's what makes us this team as an amazing team.
Subbu, are you the youngest in the team? The baby of the group?
I am certainly the youngest.
He's the one who's got dimples on his chin. That's true. That's actually true.
Yeah. Okay, so Subbu, what has been at one thing that stuck to your heart during this Aero India?
Again, it's we need to get back to the same event. You know, we lost a life, but what showed up was, you know, the fraternity of pilots who came together, and this was beyond all, you know, nationalities, culture, everything. Everyone had just one thing to say, that we are together, we are with you, and any kind of you know, show we can put up which would commemorate his life or, you know, honor him. Everyone came together to do that, including all the international teams. So that was the, you know,
Truly inspiring. Ramji?
What really stands out is the absolute professionalism of everybody who was flying. I have been part of the Suryakiran aerobatic team. We lost a brother just a few days back. In spite of that, which is an emotionally traumatizing event, each and every one who took to the skies put up an absolute professional show, telling that when you're up in the skies, what matters is the work that you do and how well you can do it.
What I'd also like to say is that today we were able to showcase not only the Indian homegrown products, our indigenous products, and what we are capable of technically with our LCA, LCH, and all of the other aircraft that we have flown. And one important aspect was women power.
All right.
So flying is not just men, but even women today. And we had so many pilots who were women who flew on 23rd to showcase to the entire nation that women are just as good as men, and we're going to have stiff competition in getting into the Air Force now.
So that takes me to the Sindhu's flight. What was it? It was just another flight for you guys, or, you know?
I have spoken to the pilot. The pilot said that Sindhu was amazing in terms of the tolerance of G's and everything.
Yeah.
She was able to handle G's. She is fitter than anybody else.
Yeah, because she's a sports person, the kind of training Gobichan gives. Yeah.
But in this, when you're changing your G forces from negative G to positive G, in fact, she has done an inverted flying by herself in the flight.
Correct.
She has done all the loops, barrel rolls, everything she has done.
Okay, brilliant.
It needs to be reciprocated though. So next time around, so we'll get a game with Sindhu.
All right, okay, we'll get
We
it.
are going to lose by now.
Yeah,
That doesn't matter. She has to be a sport.
Yeah,
no?
yeah,
Let us win
obviously.
a few points.
All right, okay, great. Yeah, for that I think we have to hit the Gobichand Academy in Hyderabad. You know?
Absolutely.
Yeah, all right. That will be an interesting thing. Air Force versus the Gobi's wards, isn't it? And the scores doesn't matter.
Absolutely.
And we will not call the media to report it. We will not call them. Yeah. All right. So now finally, before I sign off, we journalists use this word according to sources. So according to sources, I understand you're a good singer. So let's sign off.
Yeah.
See,
Let's hear from the commentators
Okay, all
voice,
right, and
yes.
we need to make some noise. That's it. We are going. This is the last day. Yeah.
Before that, the song is on दोस्ती, but before that, one share कि हम वो नहीं जो रिश्ता छोड़ देंगे, हम वो नहीं जो नाता तोड़ देंगे, हम तो हम सफर है मेरे दोस्त, तेरी सांस भी रुक गई तो अपनी जोड़ है.
Wow. Okay. Too much. All right. That's interesting. So here we are going to land the session. So let me just ask you before you start your song. This is like how precisely, what's the magic behind it, keeping it with so much precision? I'm talking about your mush.
I'm 45, going on 46. I've been doing this for the last maybe at least 25 years. So it stays.
No, I'll tell you another thing. When he's not doing commenting and he's playing music, all he's doing is, he's just adjusting the
All right.
shape of his mustache.
So you are saying a lot of time he wastes on. Yeah, correct. No, I think
So if there are gaps in the commentary, it's because he's adjusting his mustache.
yeah. I think that needs to be okay. So maybe
And I would say the time we enjoy wasting, it is not the wasted time.
Yeah, okay.
He's actually investing his time in
all right.
No, I'll get debriefed in front of the camera.
Okay, so let's also try to get a little more thing. What is that as a team leader? Little bit about the funny side of your team, guys. What is Reddy? Going by his looks, I think he laughs a lot.
Yeah. No, he laughs not only at the jokes which happen, at the jokes that he thinks about you.
Good one. Okay, and about Subbu?
Subbu has constantly been, forgetting his glasses
Okay.
and giving that smile with a dimple and saying, "Sir, may I borrow your glasses?" For a short while, there's a girl who wants to take a photograph of him.
Okay, all right. And what about Ram? What about Ramji?
Ramji, whom he knows, Ramjet.
Ramjet. Okay.
Ramjet.
Okay.
He's the funniest amongst us all.
Brilliant.
He's got the sharpest and the quickest wit. So now come up with something.
Okay, I'll tell you a true anecdote which happened. Learning to fly, and here I was not knowing how to maintain straight and etc. I was going straight down towards the ground once. My instructor was next to me and he said, "Ramji, feeling scared?" And nobody wanted to give up, feeling scared. I said, "No, sir, absolutely not." Once again, getting scared. I said, "No, sir." He said, "Enough, pull it out. The guy on the ground is getting scared now."
All right. And Thakur ji?
What I can
Because we are always used to putting this G to the name Thakur, isn't it?
I know.
Because in the Hindi movies, Thakur ji and also Thakur ji.
Actually, he's all work and no play. So it's not. That's what you think.
No. Let me tell you one thing. So there was this booklet which was made out about the inaugural flying display, and all of us had to give a small mug shot with a little bit of description about ourselves. And what PKT, as we know him fondly, as we call him fondly, did was he didn't give. Both of us gave a mugshot taken right at that moment. But PKT decided to go back about 10 years in history where he had a lot more hair than he does now.
Okay.
So that he can look a lot more handsome. And so,
All right.
He's less handsome, but
Okay,
much more than-
so time for the song.
ये दोस्ती हम नहीं तोड़ेंगे हम मगर तेरा साथ ना छोड़ेंगे
One more time.
ये दोस्ती हम नहीं तोड़ेंगे दम मगर तेरा साथ ना छोड़ेंगे.
Wow, that was amazing. That is the FDD team, Aero India 2019. The real unsung heroes. Tons of work on their toes, and I've been told that no rest for the last almost 2 weeks. Their work started 1 month before the show. What a lovely bunch of inspiring heroes. I'm sure as they go back to their work, to their respective units, probably we'll have to wait for the next 2 years to hear them with more jokes, with more commentary, and more stories from the skies which nobody knows. Thank you so much, guys. We are all proud of you. Jai Hind.
Jai Hind.
Thank you.